Hello everybody and welcome to my first video in this series, Ultimate HTML Ultimate course. Thank you so much for tuning back in this video again. So in this video I'm gonna talk about a little bit about text editors versus IDEs. So what are text editors? Text editors are mostly the programs that are made for editing text, like typing, or not like Microsoft Word, not like that. What are IDEs? IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, and it's completely made for programming, and there are a lot of them. They mostly are used for programming. Okay, so text editors. In text editor, we have a lot of good text editors that I personally love. For example, text editor, we have Sublime Text, VS Code, that stands for Visual Studio Code. If you don't know, you have Atom, Brackets, and Notepad++. Oh my god, I said 3 plus. I said 3 plus, Notepad++. I'm sorry, excuse me. In this list, I feel the best one is VS Code, no doubt, because it's everything you need to have. You can just program Python, HTML, CSS, Java, everything. Program React. I don't know what you want to program. You can do it in VS Code or Visual Studio Code. Sublime Text, not bad, pretty decent, but Visual Studio Code is great. And Atom, yeah, pretty decent. Bracket, I don't recommend it that much. It has a lot of bugs. I used it not much, 2 weeks or so, but it's not a good feeling programming in brackets. Notepad++, pretty good for like beginner to intermediate, but if you're a beginner, using a VS Code is a lot better. IDEs, Integrated Development Environment. We have a lot of them as well. We have Visual Studio, we have WebStorm. WebStorm and PHP Storm are mostly HTML, because we are talking about HTML. You can just use this if you want to write Python or other programming languages. There is the JetBrains, a version of them available in the JetBrains site. We have Visual Studio, one of the best ones, but it's not available on Mac, so sorry Mac users. We have WebStorm, PHP Storm, NetBeans, and Dreamweaver. I kind of ranked them for writing down like Visual Studio. It's very, very good, very, very high quality content. You can write it down. Very, very, very powerful IDE, but it's so high technology. It's always lagging in my PC. That's a pretty decent PC anyway, but it's not a PC, it's a laptop. But anyway, the Core i7, I don't think so. The 2019 version should lag this much, but I don't kind of like it because it's too much complicated, over complicated. It's overkill for your job. You want to design a website or anything, WebStorm, PHP Storm, I think are the best choice. For PHP, you can just use PHP Storm. It's great, I love it, I use it a lot. For PHP, for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can use WebStorm. It's great, pretty great. And NetBeans, I don't like it at all. If you say, there you have NetBeans, Notepad, what you want to program in, I'll choose Notepad. Really, Notepad is not better kind of with the NetBeans, but it's terrible. If you want to use NetBeans, use VS Code instead. And Dreamweaver was pretty decent, 2 or 3 years ago, I used it back then for web development, but now if I want to choose one in this list for web development is WebStorm, and in this list, the text editor list, I'll choose VS Code absolutely. Like for web development, others are terrible. These are my choices. We have WebStorm and VS Code, but in this video, I'll be programming in Notepad as well. You know what you say? Why? Really? Why? There's a lot of questions. Why? But because it's good. Excuse me. No, it's not good. Let me just look at something. Anyway, no, it's not good at all. But why I'm using Notepad? Because you should learn to write code yourself. When you don't know what are you writing, pressing a tab to do something that you don't know what happened is not good. I'm just program. Actually, write down a empty HTML page for you guys, and you can just remember some of them. HTML was the main tag. We have the head tag and the body tag. Pretty good. We have the title tag. Great, yeah, everything's so good. The title tag, we have the p tag, and like just don't want to add p tag for now. And HTML ultimate course. I want to tell you a point here. This is how a code can be written, and this, the code that we programmed last episode, can be programmed like this as well. It's probably one of the same code, but just additional of this and this. What do you want to read? Like, you can't read in this one, like, what the hell is this? But when you indent, like for example, indent the head once, indent the title twice, the text 3 times, and the body 1 time, the P 2 times, it looks better, it's easier to read. Like for example, right now is nothing, like this is no problem for reading. I'm just undo the, this is no problem for reading for me. It's not beautiful, but it's not that bad. It's not terrible. I can read it pretty well, but when you have like 1,000 line of code, it's impossible to read for any programmer in the world. So please don't write code like this. Please indent your code. This is for HTML. For Python, you should indent. So learn it right now. Or you should have a certain problem in learning Python. Because if you don't indent in Python, your program won't run. Yeah, it's not actually a problem. It's the Python works like this. Anyway, I will indent absolutely because it looks terrible, and like indent looks terrible in this Notepad. It really looks terrible with indents. It's what the heck is this? So, but in a VS Code that will gonna be working in the next episode will be a lot better. So in this video, I just don't want to like. In this video, I just don't want to take your time a lot. Just want to talk about 1 or 2 tags, and in this video mostly was for learning the difference between text editors and IDEs, or some thing like a word processor like Microsoft Word. So in this video, I just want to tell you 2 tags for this video, the basic things that you should learn. And I think if you have more time, I'll do that for now. It's like 12 minutes in video, so I have like 5 minutes. Let's get started. So first things first, we have the A tag. You probably say, what that even mean? A tag. You probably don't heard that before, but this A tag is the link tag. Like for example, I write here Google and Control S. Let me just put it up in. Just close this one out. Go to this. Put it up in here. We have Google right here. So, like there's nothing. What this is text? No, but we need a href. What href is the link of where you want to go, like google.com. Save this, come back here and read it. It's a link. You can see it's blue. You can just click on it. But why Google doesn't open up? Because when you write down a URL like this, it's a inner URL. If you want to like go to another website, you should HTTPS like this and google.com. Control S, www.google.com. And now it will send me to the Google. Yes, that's a problem. If like I had a website, I want to go to the about page, just write about.php or a HTML. Excuse me, HTML. And it should, if I save this and go here, if I had a page of, oh my god, excuse me, just say don't save this page. If I press right now, it will go to the about page, but I don't have any about page, so it just goes nowhere. So I'll put this in Google for HTTPS www.google.com. Google.com. Okay, save this for now. We'll put it here. The next thing I will teach you is probably an image tag, because it's pretty useful as well. Image tag, it's pretty obvious, but you say, and the most important thing in the image tag is there is self-contained. There is no self-contained, but it is self-contained. Excuse me. It's self-contained, and what that means? It means there is no closed tag for image. It's like the open, just open. So I'm just download a flower image, for example. And there we go. I'll just save this into my folder. Just save image as. Go to programming, CanQ code, ultimate HTML course, and I will pick a new folder called img, and I will save this as 1.jpg. It's saved. Let me just take a look. Image JPG. Okay, so how we should, like for example, if I save this right now, go to my this, it won't like, oh excuse me, this is about page. It will show nothing because there's not a URL or a very easy or text, image that I want to show. We specify that by a SCR attribute. I will tell you what attributes are in the next video, but for now, just see them as additional data requirements for a tag. So what is the URL of that is in the img folder named 1.jpg. Control S, it's correct. Yes, this is the folder, like in this root, img1.jpg. I'm just go to here, refresh. Excuse me, what's wrong? Oh my god, I'm super sorry. This was source. What was this from? Like, what this word stands for? For example, for a second, this wasn't able to say what was it stands for. Yeah, it was SRC stands for source. And you should write it down. This is my file, and if it was like in the back folder, like for example, you are in this file, ultimate into, it's in the ultimate course. What you do, let me just put that right there so we have it. What you do is double this and 1.jpg, Control S, come back here, refresh. See, there's no changes in this image. The next thing I'm going to do is alt. What alt is excuse me, just messed up. No, alt. What alt is? Let me just tell you. Flower. I'll just show you. Flower image. Control S. Come here. There's no difference in the flower, but for example, if the there's a wrong URL or anything, Control S, that text will show up and kind of will say what that image is. For example, yeah, it's nothing too important. And the next thing is width and height. Width equals like 10 pixel for anything. This is super small. Just go over 100 pixel, and this is I just don't want to tell you about CSS because width and height is CSS, so I'll just show you the alt and the source attribute for the image tag. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This is a super long video I should have, and it will be a pretty good video, I think. It's like 90 minute video. Actually, it's 19-minute video, excuse me. And yes, so thank you so much for watching. That was it for me for today's video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications, and please comment down below your thoughts, your question, everything you want to ask me about programming, HTML, CSS, or others. CSS course will be out after the HTML is done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think I said it twice, but thank you so much for watching for the third time, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.